Hey Aquarius, welcome back, and anyone that's new, welcome here. All are welcome. All right, my lovely Aquariuses, as you know, before I got on and meditated on you beautiful Aquariuses, and in the meditation I received something, and it was like, do not lose faith in yourself. Do not lose faith in yourself, Aquarius. That is a message for somebody out there. I also got determination. So I'm not sure if you're determined to do something, you have a lot of determination. Like, no one can stop you when you have your determination. So there's something like that going on. I also got something in the meditation where it was like the deep blue sea, which is very interesting. The deep blue sea. I don't know if like you've been to the beach recently. Maybe you went snorkeling for some of you. Maybe you went on like a vacation and you snorkeled. But it's like deep blue sea. It also felt like if you did not go to like a beach or you weren't by water at all recently, maybe you could very much benefit from that, is what I'm receiving. So the deep blue sea. So going to the ocean and like sitting there by the ocean might be very beneficial for you. Okay, so it might help with relaxation, help rejuvenate you, recharge you in some way. So that's what I received in the meditation. If it resonates, fantastic. If not, just dismiss it and let's get into this reading. All right, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a general reading. Also, energies can be reversed. I could be talking to a cross watcher. Also, my readings are timeless, so if it's for you, it will find you. All right, my loves, let's do this. Universal God and Spirit guides, please let me be a clear channel for the collective of Aquarius. Thank you. All right, let's see what comes out. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Aquarius, please? Universal God and Spirit guides, what do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius, please? What do we have for Aquarius? Universal God and Spirit guides. Loneliness. Now, I know that I am never alone. Absolutely. One more card, please. One more card, please, for Aquarius. Ooh, that almost jumped out. One more card, please, for Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius, please? Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Okay? So what I'm getting here is some of you are in this state of being alone. And I'm not saying alone in a very negative way at all. I feel like alone is very good and very much needed for a lot of growth, right? I feel like loneliness, I know that I'm never alone. So you could be someone who's very, very connected to their spirit guides, very connected to universal source. And I feel like a lot of you know that you are never alone because of that. You are never alone. You're always being guided. You're always being protected. You know, so it's more about being alone and not lonely. Those are two different things. Okay, so I truly feel like what I'm picking up on is an Aquarius. You both start with an A. Aquarius is in a place of being alone. Whether they're choosing that or not, that is the case though. So you could be choosing, hey, intentionally I want to be alone, or maybe you're just in a very part of your journey where you're just alone and you're doing a lot of healing work, you're doing a lot of other stuff as well, but you are never alone, okay? A failure, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So I feel like with this being here, failure, I understand the mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Okay. So I feel that I don't feel like you failed at something. I feel like there was something that could have happened that you felt was a mistake, but it was just an opportunity to learn, to grow, which is fantastic. We learn, when we can learn and grow from things that didn't work out, things that weren't meant for us, and we grow and we accept that and we learn from that, and we can take that wisdom that we've learned and bring it into the next chapter of our journey, right? Which is fantastic. And I feel like that's what's going on with you, Aquarius. Okay? Now let's pull another oracle card out of my Moonology oracle deck and see what comes out. What else do you want Aquarius to know, please? What else do you want Aquarius to know? Universal guidance, spirit guides. What else do you want Aquarius to know? What else do you want Aquarius to know, please? Show the world the real you. Interesting enough, it says full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. Are you holding back being your authentic self? Are you holding back on being the real you? What's holding you back? Are you afraid of judgment? Are you afraid? Are you feeling any type of shame that's coming up? What is it? Show the world the real you. Because that is the most beautiful state you can be in, is when you're on your authentic self. I love it. Okay, show the world the real you, Aquarius. Let's go to the overall energy. Overall energy for Aquarius. Let's see. Overall energy for Aquarius, please. Universal guidance, spirit guides. Do we have? Beautiful. 10 of Cups. This is everything, basically. There's some form of fulfillment and happiness going on for the overall energy. This could be within something in general in your life where you feel like it's just happiness. It feels joyful. The 10 of Cups is everything. So it's also a card of soulmate. This is like emotional fulfillment for the overall energy. So there's some form of, also for some of you, I'm getting emotional fulfillment within a connection of some sort as well. That could be the case. Let's go to the past energy for Aquarius. What a past energy for Aquarius, please. The Hierophant. So, in the past, there could have been some form of spiritual connection is what I'm receiving, okay? I'm getting a lot of messages with this card. As I look at this card and I feel it, I feel like there is something where you had a very spiritual connection with somebody here in the past. For some of you, you could have been married in the past, something like that. Or there was some form of time you took out. Like I said, there could have been the fact that maybe you took some time out to be alone in some way, shape, or form, and maybe you saw a counselor of some sort. You know, there's something like that. You may have gone through like, hey, this is what I believe in. This is my values. These are my morals for some of you, okay, in the past. Let's go to the current energy. What's the current energy for Aquarius? What's the current energy for Aquarius, please? Self-sabotage. So, 4 of Cups is coming out for your current energy, okay? So with this being here, this is one card of self-sabotage. Okay, so this is like a lot of, you know, disappointment. That this is like sitting in the disappointment. Maybe you're reflecting on the past or the things that didn't work out, but yet the universe is like knocking at your door is what I'm receiving, Aquarius. Like knocking at your door. Hey, look, I have this for you, but you're ignoring it. So I don't know if there's a love offer you're like ignoring, or you're not paying attention to for some of you, because you're just still focused on some form of disappointment in your life or something like that. But there's something like, you know, the universe is like, hey, I'm trying to give you this, right? But this person is not looking at it. So I feel like someone is sitting in some form of disappointment currently. And that could be the fact that you're focused on some form of mistakes or some things that didn't work out, or things that aren't even that healthy for you, even emotional wise, or things that are going on in your life. Maybe you're focused on like the wrong things for some of you. So be very cautious of that. But it's also the fact that, you know, focusing on gratitude is going to be super important. Every time I see this card, it's because you're not focusing on the things to be grateful for some of you. So I'm definitely getting that. Let's go to the outside energy. What's the outside energy for Aquarius? What's the outside energy for Aquarius? King of Swords. That's actually your card. So this is where I'm getting, and I don't feel like this is someone you're connecting with, unless you're connecting with another Aquarius of some sort, or another air sign for some of you. This person can be very rigid, very structural. This is the way it's gonna be, kind of like the my way, highway type of energy in a sense. But the King of Swords is definitely that energy where it's like, hey, this is very strict, rigid. So what I'm getting here is that this is also very analytical and logical. But there's something going on with this outside energy where you're not showing the real world, you're not showing the world the real you. I do feel like Aquariuses are one of the most misunderstood zodiac signs of all, because they can come off as aloof or non-emotional in some way, shape, or form, or very logical and very analytical, but deep down they have, you know, those emotions, they have those feelings like everybody else. They are human. So I feel like there's something going on with that, where it's like you're showing up as someone who's just being very, like, I wouldn't say rigid, but very logical, very analytical. Like, I gotta show up non-emotional, even if something is truly going on deep inside. Because you have feelings, you have emotions, and some of you feel like very uncomfortable to show that as well. But that's when you can show up in the energy of vulnerability, show how you're feeling, show your emotions. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. But it's definitely harder, because I feel like Aquariuses can typically show up as someone who's detached, very aloof and whatnot, but really deep down, they have feelings like everybody else, and they may not express them very easily, but they do. So that's why I feel like show the world the real you. That could be why I got deep blue sea or something like that, just deep blue. So deep diving. Maybe you are doing some form of deep diving internally too. Let's go to the challenge. I don't feel like that's another person unless you are connecting to someone that's like kind of similar to your energy. Let's go to the challenge. What's the challenge? The Emperor. There's something around being discipline, taking action, or something like that. Okay, so I also got in the meditation something around discipline. Okay, No one can take that away from you. Once you have that discipline, you know, it's all game. It's all, let's go. So I feel like the challenge is the Emperor. So it could be the fact that like you're having a hard time getting going on something, or being very disciplined about something, taking action, something like that. Let's go to what you're not aware of. What are you not aware of, Aquarius? 8 of Cups. There could be some people, places, and things you may need to walk away from, okay? I'm getting an Aquarius as well. I'm speaking to an Aquarius that with the 8 of Cups, as you can see, their back is turned to all these cups. This is feelings. So this is also you currently in a lot of disappointment, and possibly not acknowledging some form of emotions or feelings within yourself here, okay? So that could also be the case. Like, I don't want to say you're running from your feelings, although that's the easiest way to put it, is that maybe you're running away from some form of feelings, something like that, and not wanting to look at these feelings and wanting to, on the outside, just be this analytical and logical human being, as you know, a lot of Aquariuses can show up as, you know, but really, I'm just saying, like, show the world the real you, because you are someone who has emotions, you are someone who has feelings, and it's okay to be vulnerable. But it's only when, I feel like you have to also be cautious of who you're vulnerable with. Not everyone receives that. So who's like literally, who's somebody that you feel safe with, right? There's something like that too. Let's go to the possible outcome. What's the possible outcome for Aquarius, please? Ace of Cups. Okay. So there might be, for the possible outcome, a brand new beginning in love, maybe with a specific person for the possible outcome, or there's just some form of renewed feelings, emotions, feeling happy about something. There's something like that going on. And I saw for the overall energy, this is very beautiful. So there's something beautiful coming on. Let's see. I will clarify and then I will pull advice. Why the 10 of Cups for the overall energy? Why the 10 of Cups, please? I got, oh, happy days, oh, happy days. I don't know why I got that. I don't even remember who sings that. Oh, happy days. Yeah. I'm definitely getting that though. Okay, so for the overall energy, Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands. Okay, so you're... Honestly, this is actually a really good feeling. Because with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you're working towards something very slowly to make a choice, to go forward with the 2 of Wands, to set those intentions. But also with that 2 of Wands, it's like putting the past behind you. So that's what I'm very much getting for the overall energy. I'm making this choice. I'm working towards it very slowly. I'm putting these heavy burdens down with the 10 of Wands. You've been carrying a lot of heavy burdens. You've been carrying a heavy cycle that's with you, and I feel like you're actually working on releasing that. And that's why I feel like the 10 of Cups is showing up for the overall energy, because you're making that choice. You're moving out of that comfort zone. You're moving towards happiness, fulfillment in some way, shape, or form here. That's great. Let's go to the Hierophant. Why the Hierophant, please, for the past energy? Why the Hierophant? Three of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Ace of Swords. So 7 of Swords is your card. Okay. So with this being here, the 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Ace of Swords. there's something around teamwork and collaboration here with the Three of Pentacles here in the past, okay? So there could have been a business partner or a boss of some sort, or someone you work with, right? That could have been very much deceptive in some way, sneaky in some way with the Seven of Swords, okay? Whether that's, someone you've been working with or whatnot. That's what it feels like for some of you. I do feel like there is something with the Ace of Swords where you've definitely gotten a lot of clarity here in the past. Mental clarity in some way, shape, or form, but there's that deceptive energy. It's like you are having some form of clarity here in the past, but for some reason, with the Seven of Pentacles or Seven of Swords, this is a little bit of a self-deceptive energy in a sense here, or you were kind of in this place of looking back here in the past, okay? Yeah. For others of you, I feel like there's something to do with like someone you collaborate with, like I said, at work in some way, shape, or form. So it could be like a coworker, a boss, just something like that where they were very sneaky and deceptive here in the past. And it's something that you realized. You got a lot of clarity on this as well. I feel like a lot of you got a lot of clarity on also the fact that you and someone aren't matching in some form of values and morals. Okay, let's go to the current energy. What's the current energy for the Four of Cups? Why the Four of Cups, please? Six of Cups, Knight of Cups, the High Priestess. I knew that High Priestess was going to come out for some reason. Oh, I felt that very, very, very strongly. Yeah. So there's some form of self-sabotaging behavior around a past life connection with the Six of Cups, okay? You may internally know this. Yes, this is what I'm getting. You may internally know this with the High Priestess, okay? I'm also getting with the Knight of Cups, this is like, Knight of Cups is like moving towards something. There's something around, there could be someone coming towards you that is very much romantic in some way, shape, or form with the Knight of Cups. Someone who has love. Someone who could be very artsy like as well. There's something around a past life connection though with that Six of Cups, or the fact that you are really focused on something in the past as well. Getting also Aquarius that it could be very beneficial if you got really in touch with your inner child, okay? For some of you, I'm getting your inner child is screaming at you. It's like, hey, I want to go do this. I want to go have fun. I want to bust out of, some form of, I feel like stagnation in a sense, or I just want to feel that freedom, to that joy in a sense is what I'm also receiving. Okay, let's go to the outside energy for the King of Swords. Why the King of Swords? Page of Swords, the Tower, the Eight of Cups, and this is what you're not aware of. King of Swords. Someone that you're connecting with could also be walking away from you, I will say. For some of you, there's someone that could be walking away from you. This could be sudden for the outside energy. I'm also receiving, though, that with this Eight of Cups, because of the fact that, it's in the what you're not aware of, I feel like, especially with the Page of Swords, the Tower, Eight of Cups, King of Swords, and that's what we are clarifying. You're not allowing yourself to be the real you, the one that's your soul, right? Your soul, what's deep inside, okay? So there's something like that where maybe you feel like you need to protect yourself in some way, shape, or form here and be this very analytical and logical human being. And you show up as that, and you're not actually being able to show the world the real you. So some of you stuff down those emotions and those feelings, and it can get really heavy when you do that. You have to have a safe outlet to be able to express that, right? Let's go to the Emperor for the challenge. Why the Emperor, please? 4 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, okay? So the challenge here is learning to release and let go of some things here with the 4 of Pentacles, right? There is something here where you're learning, okay. There could be something around something you're learning about movement in some way, shape, or form, and discipline in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so I feel like there's something about fast movement here, and I feel like you're also releasing something here. Maybe you're showing up as someone who's very masculine, like someone who's like, okay, I have to be completely analytical, very logical. I also have to continually to do and do and do and do and do and do. But where's the feminine energy? The feminine energy is wounded in some way, shape, or form. So that's what I'm getting. Like, where's there's something where it's whether you're male or female, right? Someone's showing up as very masculine, like, so where's the feminine energy if you're constantly showing up as very masculine? It's about finding that balance, right? Let's go to the 8 of Cups. Why the 8 of Cups? Who you're not aware of. 5 of Wands. Judgment. The Hierophant. There's some form of feelings you are walking away from or you're not wanting to see here. You're having a battle within yourself. I feel like there is some form of call. Judgment is out. So I feel like also with the Hierophant being out, you're being called to possibly look at something. You have this tug of war where it's like this back and forth within yourself here. Okay, and I feel like you're being called to really maybe walk away from some form of beliefs that you once held or some values that you once held, and sometimes that can be a struggle as well. Okay, let's go to the Ace of Cups. Why the Ace of Cups for the possible outcome? Why the Ace of Cups? 10 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Swords. We got 2 major arcanas here. Yeah, I feel like you're headed towards a good direction, though. I don't know if you see this coming, to be honest with you. But I definitely get the 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Swords. So there is a huge turning point happening. There may be some form of abundance coming in with the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, this is destined, this is fated. It could also be a life partner for some of you with that Ace of Cups, and then we are clarifying it, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles. This is destined and fated to happen. There's a life partner, or there's some form of maybe financial abundance coming in as well. But for some reason, the 2 of Swords is out. So there's either fears, there's some form of fear. Someone is not wanting to show their emotions whatsoever. They have their heart kind of blocked off. This is like suppressing some form of emotions. Aquarius, I feel like some of you are just in a place where you don't want to express some form of emotions. For some of you, you suppress it. Okay, let's go to advice. What advice do you have for Aquarius? What advice do you have for Aquarius? 6 of Swords, Ace of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. You want to give. there's love here. There's also something here where there's victory and success. Okay, so advice is to release the past baggage and move toward this Ace of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Like there's a good give and take, a brand new beginning in love. That's for the possible outcome as well. So moving towards this. Being able to be in a place of vulnerability to express yourself as well is for the advice. So working on vulnerability, working on those emotions, working on that good give and take to move past the mistakes or the things that you've learned from, and release the past baggage and just keep going forward, right? That's what I'm getting. All right, let's pull a mindful message card and see what comes out. What do we have for Aquarius, please? What do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius? Unlimited. I create my reality with the thoughts I think and things I focus on. I am unlimited in my ability to create a beautiful life full of good and love. Okay. I truly, truly hope this helped, and I hope this resonated with you guys. I will see you guys next time. I love you so much. One love and namaste. Mwah.